Is it working now? It's working. Okay, can you guys see and hear me okay? I think it's kind of lagged a little bit. Okay, it's my first time to do YouTube live stream, so I was just super nervous and I just had an issue with coming on this YouTube live stream. So so sorry about that. I was like a few minutes late. Wow, I was so nervous about getting on here, but it seems like it's working fine now. So anyways, welcome. And it feels weird to be talking with you guys because it's been such a long time since I did any live. Yeah, since this whole time in this world right now, it's just really crazy, and we had so many things going on in our company right now. You guys might know that we have paused our subscription boxes, but any orders that have come in are available and will be shipped out, so don't worry about that at all. And the shop is still open until the 5th of April, so if you guys do want to order from the Inspire Me Korea shop, and if you have some products that you want to kind of keep with you whilst you're staying at home a lot, for example a cookbook, if you want to spend some time to cook a bit more and learn new recipes, or if you wanted to study more Korean, then there's so many materials on our shop that you can order from. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that we've been busy with that, so we haven't been able to keep up with connecting with you guys. But the reason why we started Inspire Me Korea Digital is to be able to connect with you guys more, and of course keep that conversation going, and provide some support during this difficult time. I know a lot of people are staying at home, and a lot of people feeling bored. And I know from a lot of you guys, when I joined Jin's live yesterday, he said that a lot of people were watching K-dramas, so that's why I guess you guys might want to see something a bit different, and we wanted to prepare this Inspire Me Korea Digital to share with you guys more things about Korea. Anyways, I just wanted to pop in and introduce myself if you don't know me. I'm Diana, the co-founder of Inspire Me Korea, and Inspire Me Korea's vision and mission has always been to connect people around the world to things that they love and to a country that they love, whether they can travel there or not. And so we were able to do that with our subscription boxes from 4 years ago until now, and it's just a crazy thing for us that suddenly, because of what's going on in the world, we're not able to continue that right now, but we're definitely going to come back, so please wait for that. And yeah, so that's why we started Inspire Me Korea Digital, and I think it's just such a great opportunity to chat with you guys and connect with you guys in a different way, and it's just like a cool adventure for us as well. So anyways, I'm going to get into the topic of today's live. And also I'm doing an Instagram live right now, so I'm just checking everywhere, and also I'm checking your comments on YouTube, so thank you so much for these comments. I'm going to answer any questions that you guys have throughout this time period, so if you guys want to drop any comments, then leave them in the bottom area. I don't know if this is flipped. Yes, it is flipped. The screen is flipped, so you can leave the comments down here. So anyway, today's topic is Instagram friendly, or the best Instagram spots in Seoul. And the reason I picked this is because I absolutely love taking photos. So the photos that you guys might have been seeing in our magazine, in our Inspire Me Korea box, also what else, like some postcards and our own exclusive items in our boxes, most of them, I'd say like 80% or 70% of those photos are taken by me. I'm not a professional photographer, but I just love taking nice photos, and I I don't know, I kind of want to become a professional photographer one day, but I don't think I'm cut out for it. I'm just not someone who likes to know the technical details of things, and like, I don't know, there's just so much to learn about photography, and I'm someone who just wants to be hands-on and to just take nice pictures off the bat. Like if you hand me a camera, I don't want to read the manual, I don't want to know like the functions, I just want to quickly grab it and try like myself. So I'm that type of person, and therefore if you're someone like me, you need to find locations that are already aesthetically pleasing so that no matter what, you'll take great photos. So that's what the topic is today. And I have been to so many cool places in Seoul, and I want to share these awesome places. So nice to see you guys in the chat right now. Jodie Spark says, your photos are so aesthetic and pleasant to look at. Thank you. And Alice is in the chat. Hi. And I'm reading some of the IG live comments as well, but it's moving quite fast. So yeah, thanks for joining that. But yeah, if you head over to the YouTube live, it might be a bit of a better experience because the, how can I say, the angle's not so good. Okay, anyway, I'm going to show you guys my favorite places through looking at our new photo book, edition 1. So there currently is only one edition, but we are planning and working on edition 2. So if you guys love this and received this already, then look forward to the next edition. So we created this because we thought that these photos that I've been taking just should be in one place instead of all over the place in the magazine and in like postcards and things like that, which you can see here. Actually, we created this Polaroid postcard using a photo that I took, and this one too, that's a Polaroid photo that I took, yeah, and not the others. So yeah, that's why we decided to make this photo book, and it was so much fun, and it was so difficult also to choose the best photos for this photo book. But the theme was to keep it quite generic, and we chose like Seoul and Busan, Incheon and Jeju-do. And I loved all of these photos, and they were photos that I had taken recently, so there was like a massive backlog of so many more photos that I have taken that were not included in here. So the next photo book edition is going to have a different theme, and it's going to have more exciting photos. And I just wanted to check your chat real quick before I dive into the first place. The decor behind you is so inspiring, says Noor. Thank you. Yeah, so actually this grid thing was in my room, and I have 2 of these in my room, and I decided to make this is actually our office, and I thought I would make it look more exciting during this time that I've been indoors a lot. I thought about how I can make it look more pretty, so that's why I decided to bring this downstairs and put this in our office. It seems like the network is slow. Okay, I hope it's working. So yeah, I moved this downstairs, and now I put up all of my favorite pieces that came in our Inspire Me Korea box and clipped them all up. So that's what is there. Okay, I tried to restart the YouTube live, so I hope it restarted. 어떡할까요? Okay. 긴장됐어요. Did it work? Is it working now? Yeah, okay. Alright, I have a feeling this is not going to just happen once, so I will try again later, like what I just did just now. I just kind of stopped and started again, so I'm sorry for that. Again, it's like my first time to try this, so I do apologize. And thank you so much, you guys on Instagram live who's following just fine, because there seems to be no problems on there right now. But I do think the image looks better on YouTube, so please hold out. Please stay. Okay, so anyway, I was talking about Insadong, and there's so many great places, so I can just talk for ages. I feel like this topic should be like a weekly topic about the best Instagram worthy places, because there's so many. There's so many. Okay, so Maria says, hello Dana from Greece, have a good beginning. Your March photo book was awesome, really. Thank you for that. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you for saying that, Maria. I'm really grateful for that, and I just thought it was a really nice kind of book to have on your coffee table as well as you have your breakfast, or like play some jazz music or some indie music in the background. It would be so nice. Okay, so I should get into this book because I have so much to talk about. Ruta says, I love that you had the photo titles in Korean and English too. Yes, yes. So we actually decided on giving these photos a really unique name. So I'm gonna share with you guys each of the, not everyone, but yeah, some of the photos. So the first section is about Seoul. And the first photo that we chose, of course, is this iconic place where it says I Seoul you. And if you guys have this photo book, then please take a look at it so you can see it in higher quality. But I really wanted to show you this pretty photo as our first photo. This actually is in Han River, and you can find this in Yeouido Station by Han River. And actually this slogan is Seoul's slogan, and they chose this about 2 or 3 years ago, and at the time a lot of Koreans were like, why did you name I Seoul you? It seems kind of strange, but I really didn't understand as well, like a lot of my Korean friends. But I really like the fact that there's these pins in between. Can you see it okay? So the way I finally realized to interpret this is that it's kind of me, and then like a location, and Seoul is in the middle, and a location, and you. It's kind of like Seoul is between us. And I thought that was just so sweet, so that's why I really like this in the end. Okay, and the next yeah, so I wanted to show you guys about the captions of these photos. So some of them are just kind of an explanation of what the photo is. For example, this is a Korean apartment, so it's just like 한국의 아파트. Apartment in Korean is 아파트, so it's kind of short for apartment, and it's Konglish, which is Korean English. And this one I really like. I took this on like a rooftop. I don't fully remember where now, because I've taken a lot of similar photos like this, to be honest. But we named this Harmony, this photo, as Harmony. And anyway, the photo that I did want to really show you guys is this one. So I bookmarked it here, but I'm going to remove it now. And this one, what is it called? Flower Cafe. 꽃 Cafe. Flower is 꽃. And basically this place was so pretty, and I'll give you guys a important tip in a moment, okay? So stay here for a little bit, and I'm going to give you the biggest tip that you need to know about how to find the most beautiful Instagram worthy places, like really easily. And I found this place because of that tip, so I'm gonna tell you guys in a moment. But I found this place, and it's near Gangnam area, in Gangnam area, and this cafe is called Lower Garden. I have more photos of this place, and I'll choose it for the next photo book, so please look out for the photo book edition too. But this place was so beautiful. So if you just go in, there's about only 3 small tables, so only a few people can be in that area, and they have scones and a lot of small like baked cookies, like a lot. There were at least 10 different types, and their drinks were amazing. I had a hydrangea tea, and I don't know if you've ever had hydrangea as a tea before, but I love the flower hydrangea. It's like a massive, it feels like a bouquet. It's like just one big piece, like a big flower with like lots of small flowers, and I had that tea and it was so delicious. Like, I really don't know where else I can find hydrangea tea, but I was so glad to have it there. So yeah, shout out to that. So yeah, this place is called Lower Garden, and at the back there's a flower station. So they actually make bouquets of flowers in the back of that cafe. And what I loved the most was right by this glass that you can see just here, there is a word, like a few words printed on the glass window, and it says "please like me," and I thought it was just so cute. So I have a beautiful photo that my good friend, who's a photographer, his name is Con, and Con took this beautiful photo of me from outside of the cafe, and I highly recommend checking that out, this cafe, and also doing the same, because that photo came out so nicely. Like, it's the perfect Instagram material photo. But he took a photo of me from outside, and then it says "please like me" on the glass window, and I was just sitting there, and yeah, it was perfect Instagram spot. So that's my tip. So Noor just said, "This book is so pretty and inspiring." Really, thank you, I'm so glad. Thanks for saying that. And we made sure the kind of color tone is also very similar across the whole of this book, so that it looks very very, what's the right word, consistent? That's not the word I'm looking for, but that will do. Maria says, "Hydrangeas are my favorite flower too, I love them." Right. Yeah, they're so colorful and they just look so, I don't know, it's just so satisfying to see them. Sip with Nazli on IG Live says, "This book is amazing, you did an amazing job." Thank you so much. I mean, most of them are my photos, but I also collaborated with one of my friends, Dongju, Min Dongju, and his brother Donghyun, and we prepared this together, and he also prepared some of the photos as well, which I will show you guys later. So anyways, let's move on to the next photo. Oh, and we also had an amazing team member of ours, Deanna, who helped prepare like the whole structure of the book and design. So yeah, thanks to by Han River. And actually anywhere in Han River is really beautiful. You can see it here. I think it's frozen. Has it frozen? Okay. Sip with Nazli says, "I'll definitely check your workout and write about your page. I'm a French blogger." Wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Andrew Diaz says, "The I Seoul Usain would be the final place to visit, a highlight of the whole trip." That's true. Actually, the I Seoul Usain can be found in different parts of Han River, so you can check that out. Okay, so shall I tell you my tip now? I was just reminded by Alice that I should be telling you guys my tip for how to find the best Instagram worthy places. So I'm gonna reveal it now. There's so many comments, so I'm just like, yeah, really all over the place. I just wanted to read all of your comments. Okay, so my Instagram tip, okay, please listen carefully, because this is going to make the biggest difference in finding the most awesome Instagram places that I'm worried if I share it with you guys will be telling me all the Instagram worthy places. But anyway, I'm gonna share with you. So if you go on your Instagram and search the tags, you have to search hot place, but in Korean. So let me type it in the chat. So if you're on the YouTube YouTube live stream, then you'll see the what. Okay, I typed it in Korean now. Oh my god, my tip is out now. So it is hotpul, and this is a short form of hot place. Hot place. So if you search this in Instagram, you're gonna find all the hot places, and you can change it up. So you can change like by the area, like Hongdae hotpul, which is the hot places in Hongdae, or like Garosugil hotpul, which is like a famous like shopping street in Gangnam area, or Gangnam hotpul. Basically anywhere that has any place that you want to find with a hot place, you can put that before hotpul and hashtag. So you need to search the tags for this. Yeah, so that is my tip now. I hope it's useful to you guys. I don't know if you already knew, so please comment if there's some new thing that you found out today, because for me it was like a massive like revelation. And I have a friend who I went to Han River with, and we went to picnic together. Actually one photo I need to find in here, and I found it. Okay, it's like the 5th page. Okay, I was just too excited just now. Here. So this is a place I went in Han River for picnicking, and this place is Gotukseom. And also she kept sending me these Instagram photos by DM to my personal Instagram, and she was like, you have to go here, or let's go here next week. So I saw these Instagram posts that she kept sharing to me, and I was like, that's why all these posts have that hashtag. So that's how I found. So that's my tip, guys. Trust me, it was a big tip. Okay. Claire on IG Live just says, I love your account, it's so amazing, and all of your posts are so awesome, and you deserve it, and you deserve more. I'm an army, I powerfully 사랑해. Oh, thank you. Thank you, that's so sweet. And Momstag says, this is nice, I've missed your live streams. Thank you, Momstags, I hope you're well. Okay, moving on. I have so much to share, and it's like halfway through the live stream. Okay, I wanted to share this place because actually we posted about this, I think today or yesterday. This place is a bookstore called 대여서점. When I visited here, I just saw a lot of people opposite this bookstore taking photos. So you know it's a hotpul if there's a lot of people there taking photos. So I went all the way here just to find this bookstore, obviously, and it was so beautiful. So they had preserved this bookstore because, I don't know, I think it was like super famous at the time, and obviously loads of people really liked it, so they kept it original, like the same way that it has been. And I think it's like 100 years old, so it's crazy. And actually you cannot really go inside anymore. I think you have to pay to go inside. It's a small fee, but outside you can see like a lot of photos and like newspaper articles and things like that, because it's really famous. And you can also buy a postcard of this bookstore, and it looks almost the same as the photo that I took, so who's winning there? So anyway, I really loved this because I loved the kind of ancient feel that I could get, like the vibe in there. And I just really love how the ancient, like the old roof style, it still exists. and this whole street was really nice. It wasn't super crowded. If you want to see like old traditional Korean houses kind of thing, you could go to like Insadong, Bucheon, Hanokmal area, which is true, but it's very touristy and there's so many people there. So if you want to take a good photo, then it's not easy. So I highly recommend checking out Daeosojong. So that's one of my favorite places. And there's one more. Such a shame this photo is quite small, but anyway, this place I'm going to feature in photo book edition 2, so don't worry, there will be more photos of this place. But this is a cafe and it's called Seoulism, and my friend in Korea, in Seoul, recommended this place, and I think he also saw it on Instagram. Everyone be on Instagram searching hapul right now. So he found it from there and he suggested that we go together. So we went to this cafe and it was so beautiful. This is near Jamsil area, which is in Gangnam part. And when you go in, I mean, firstly, you don't even notice that there's a door because it seems like there's nothing, like it just seemed like a wall with like a small door handle, but there was like no signage at all. And then when you go in, it was like another world. It was not a crowded cafe at all, which is awesome because like everyone's going to these like cool hapul cafes that you guys can search now, so everyone's gonna be going there. But this place, I think not so many people knew about it, as well as the fact that it's so big. Like the area is so wide, and I feel like it took up almost the whole floor. It was on the 5th floor, I believe, so you get a good view as well. So this photo that I showed you is the balcony of this cafe, and they have this massive sign Seoul there, and I just loved it so much that I took so many photos there, and I went twice. To be fair, this place is expensive, okay, I'm not going to lie. A kind of sparkling aid drink, like they do make it look pretty, so I will give it to them for that, but it costs something like 13 to 15,000 won, maybe even 18,000 won, which is, yeah, like $15 for one sparkling drink. So I would say it's on the expensive side, but if you want to take good photos, then you have to pay that price. So I got a drink there and I stayed for like 2 or 3 hours and watched the sunset, and it was incredible. And I have to show you the photo that comes with that photo, this one here. I'm sorry for these post-it notes, it doesn't look pretty, but if you flick just a few pages further, you'll see this photo. And this was not edited, everyone. This photo was not edited, and it looks like crayon colors. I'm not joking. When I was standing there and looking at the sunset, I really thought it looked like crayon colors, like drawn in the sky. It was so beautiful. And you can see this view from Seoulism cafe that I showed you earlier. I'm giving you guys all my secrets. But there's also a beautiful corner, this corner here, and I hope you can see it. So I absolutely fell in love with this corner, and as you can probably tell, I just love seeing really aesthetically pleasing spaces. So I just froze when I saw this place because it was a little corner where you can see the views. So on the 5th floor, you can see the views from a big window. You can see the window part on the side. And there's a bunch of pillows here, so you can just like sit, and there's a little step, so you're supposed to take your shoes off by the step, and you can step onto here, and then you can just lie down by the pillows, and there's like some sun that you can feel, and you can see the views, and I just think it's the perfect spot to do some journaling. So right here, actually, Alice, I don't know if she remembers, but she and I did a video call. Yeah, she loved that. I just want to quickly read the comments because I know I'm talking a lot. Maria says, 너무 고마워요. Thank you. Chocoholic says, my 5-year-old son loves you, says you're very pretty. Thank you. Oh, that's so cute. Nora says, oh my god, you're so interesting. Maria says, Han River picnic with good friends is my most desirable dream to do. That's so true. There's so many great areas on Han River. So Han River is so big, and I feel like every time I want to go picnic, it's such a big headache to choose where to do the picnic because Han River is so big and there's so many nice parts of Han River. Yeah, okay. Sophia says, are there any vegan friendly hotspots in Seoul area like cafes? Yes, there are. Actually, there's one that I really love in Shinsa, but they closed, so I'm really sad. And I don't know if it made it into this photo book. It will make it in photo book edition 2, even though it's closed. So we won't mention the name because there's no point to. But I super loved it there. And it was really aesthetically pleasing. So sorry, that doesn't help because that's closed. But Sophia's asking for vegan friendly plant is super nice. It's in Itaewon, and there's like these plants hanging from the ceiling, which I'm sure you guys know is an awesome it's super awesome. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to just grab something and I will share with you guys in a second. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, to be honest, this, as I mentioned, is the first time to do a live stream, so I had no idea. Does this work? Give me 2 more seconds. 안 되죠. Why does this not work? 왜요? Okay, wait. I can just see that this is flashing like... Okay. Did it work? Okay. I thought I just saw that the camera's on low battery, but the thing is I thought it would last more than just 40 minutes or so. Okay. Woo! Right, I am just averting dangers. What is the right word? Crisis. Okay. I apologize for that. Yes, so we're talking about vegan friendly hotspots. So yeah, plant is really beautiful, and the food is so well made, and it looks so pretty as well, so you can get really great photos of the food. Other pretty vegan places, Sakura Cafe, what is it? Cafe Sukara. Cafe Sukara is a cafe between Sinchon and Hongdae, and it's so pretty. It's like got a really nice homey vibe, and the food is plated really nicely as well. To be honest, that place is also a little bit expensive, but the drinks are really nice. They have really good like soy milk drinks, and it's not fully vegan, but they do have vegan menus. But it's like an open kitchen, and there's like people wearing like aprons, and they just look so cute. You can see like jars of like homemade jams and like grains, like bags of grains all around like that cafe, so it just feels really nice and homey. And another place is Vegetus, so they have a really nice brownie. They have a super yummy brownie, and they have a Vegetus burger which is really delicious. I think it's lentil beans, made of lentil beans. What else? Yeah, Vegetus is also quite a small area, but they have lots of really nice plants around, and they have big glass windows too, so you can see outside. Okay, let's answer some other questions. Maria says, what's the name of this amazing place, Diana? Oh, I'm so sorry, I don't know which one you're talking about now. If it was what I was talking about earlier, it was Plant. The name of the place is Plant, with the hanging plants. I think that's the one that you're talking about. Noor says, can I ask you, do you love journaling? Yes, I do like journaling, but I'm not good at it. So I'm not confident to show you any of my journals. But I do write, like once in a while, especially when I'm having a difficult time. I like to write about it. I think it's a really nice way to let out stress, and I definitely feel so much better after writing. I'm not good at making those really pretty journaling layouts, so I know that a lot of our subscribers tag us on Instagram and use like our stickers and like the tissue paper and our logo sticker, and like make these beautiful layouts in their journal books, but like I cannot do that, never. I just write. Yeah, and my writing's really ugly too, so I wouldn't show any of you guys that. Do Koreans love journaling? That's a really great question. I personally don't know any of my friends that journal, but maybe they do and they just haven't told me. I don't know. But yeah, I should ask around. I don't know anyone who journals though. On Instagram Live, Scoo Official says that clock looks so good. So yeah, we have actually an Inspire Me Korea clock behind me. It's just a little bit above this YouTube live stream. But let me see if I can show you guys. I'm just gonna, yeah. There you go. That is our Inspire Me Korea clock. And we've had that since the beginning when we started this company. And yeah, our mom actually made this, and she just printed our logo and told us like what size, and she just stuck it on this clock, so it's always been here. And to be honest, I don't even know if it's right. No one looks at it to check the time. We just have it like decoration. As you can see, I'm all about aesthetics and not functionality. I'm going to admit that. Alice just says, proof that Diana takes great photos. She put my Instagram handle. Indeed, I love to take nice photos, and I love to make pretty layout on my Instagram. That's mainly what my Instagram is for. And just checking your comments. Sophia says, 고마워요. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying our lives. I really appreciate this, and I'm sorry today has not been like going as smoothly as I expected, but yeah, I'm enjoying it too. On Instagram story, Riri says, do you guys think you'll make a Mamamoo K-pop box in the future or include some how we can include more K-pop idols, and we actually have the K-pop box right now, which is still available to subscribe to and still will be shipping out. So Monster X and EXO and BTS, of course a lot of you guys love BTS, so that is why we decided on that. But we do want to include more girl groups, so where possible we will include. If you guys have any questions for me, please post in the YouTube chat on the side, and I'm happy to respond to them. I'm seeing the Instagram live comments. There's a lot here, so I'm going to answer some of those before I go back into my photo book stories. Claire just says, do you like cherry blossoms? I always wanted to see those trees. I do. So the cherry blossoms look quite different in Korea, I believe. I've never seen cherry blossoms in Japan, so I don't know, but I think they look similar to the ones in Korea. But in the UK, the cherry blossoms look totally different, so it's quite interesting. I feel like the UK cherry blossoms are more like clusters, and the ones in Japan and Korea seem to be like single cherry blossom flowers, so that's quite interesting. And hello from Jordan. Wow, hi, what time is it there? I'd really love to know actually where you guys are all from, so please comment in the chat where you're from and what time it is right now for you. I know I saw Maria is from Greece, so I believe the time is probably similar, maybe 4 p.m. ish. Andre UK says, I like the idea with helping others learn Korean. Yeah, so we have a K-language box available in our shop right now, which again, like I mentioned, our shop is still open, so if you do want to order, you can. And that one really helps you guys to understand about the alphabet Hangul. In our magazine, we explain more about the history of Hangul and also learning Korean slang words, and it's just really fun. I think it's a really great tool because it's not just having a textbook and like following this curriculum and like following these chapters and memorizing things, but it's more like giving you guys more context and like a fun, educational but entertaining way of studying. So I really liked the K-language box, and it's doing really well as well in our shop. And also we have these live streams where I can share some like simple words as I'm explaining these stories, and also we have Jin, which is our new K culture expert, who has joined, and he's going to help with teaching more Korean using our digital platform right now. So I'm really looking forward to that, and yeah, he's so enthusiastic as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed his live yesterday. And Alice is going to be joining soon, talking about various different topics. So I really like the spectrum because Jin is our like K-culture expert who's going to deep dive, and then I'm going to share more like stories and like experiential things. And Alice is going to be talking about travel in general and a lot of other cool topics, so I'm gonna let her reveal, I think. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Alice's live very soon too. Noor says, I'm from Egypt, it's 5 p.m. Wow, wow, I didn't realize the time difference. So wow, it's 5 p.m. And Michigan, US, almost noon. It's almost 6 p.m. says Maria. Ah, I'm from Greece, says Anastasia. The time is 5:48. Wow, so 2 people from Greece right now, right? And Paige is in Wales in the UK, so it's 3:50. Ooh. And for IG Live, there's someone in Italy it's almost 5 p.m. Someone from Algeria. Hello from Macau, says Marissa. Marissa also says, I love your idea of Inspire Me Korea. Thank you. Who else? Zelen V from Germany. It's almost 5 p.m. And someone from Jamaica. Oh my god, wow. I don't know if we've ever seen anyone from Jamaica come on this live. So, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Romania. It's 5:48 p.m. right now. Someone else from Romania. Someone from Portugal. And she says, I love you. Thank you. And Claire's from Kuwait. I live in Kuwait and I'm from Pakistan. Wow, hello from Algeria. Wow, oh my gosh, someone from Poland. Beatrice is from Poland. Cool. Ooh, and someone is from someone is in time zone 10:50 a.m. Wow. That's so cool. I was like, how can we guess where you're from if you just give a timestamp? But Alice is smart. 역시. Maybe I can teach you about the phrase 역시. 역시 is kind of like as expected. It's kind of a nice way to compliment someone if someone surprised you in a good way and you didn't expect it, so you're like, 역시, like as expected, like you would know that, or yeah, kind of like that. Someone, I'm sorry I can't read your username, but on YouTube Live, he says, hey, I love your videos and all the hard work. I ordered my own box once and was not disappointed. Love the aesthetics. I was wondering if there will be any more Korean notebooks and cute stationery. Great question. Thank you for asking that. I'm sorry I cannot read your username, but yes, we are working on the next boxes and there's some really awesome boxes coming up. I have to keep quiet about it, but we are preparing so many cool things, and I believe that our comeback box, the next box that's going to once we restart our subscription boxes, the next box is going to include cute stationery and notebooks. I know you guys, a lot of you have been asking about this, and a lot of you like journaling, and like, who has too many notebooks? Just tell me. Who has too many cute things, you know? No one. So that's why we are going to have a lot of these cute notebooks and stationery coming up in our box that is going to resume very soon. So yeah, we are preparing for that box. Okay. Esther Rue says, hope you're safe and healthy and keep it that way. Thank you. I hope you're safe and you're healthy too, and everyone watching this, please stay at home and eat lots. Okay, let's move on to the next place. This is Han River, the top 2 photos. So I'm gonna just talk about the top 2 photos here, but this was in autumn time, actually in November, and it's so beautiful because the air was crisp, the weather was just perfect. It was I'd say like 15-16 degrees. It was just 딱 좋아. Grass, I think, but anyway, they grow really tall. It was like my height. I mean, I'm not super tall, so I wouldn't say it's super tall, but it was tall for me. Okay, so this silver grass is like, yeah, my height, and you can take some beautiful photos here. Like if you just stand in the middle of them and they're all like up to here, you just feel like the world, it became really big. So yeah, I really like this part of Han River, and this area of Han River is Jamwon. There is a Jamwon Hangang. If you search Jamwon Hangang, you will find this area, and I loved it because the sunset was beautiful, and there's some not a field, like little patch, but not as small as a little patch, just a patch where there's like some flowers being grown, and obviously that was autumn, so there were no flowers really at that time, but you can see that later on there'll be a lot of nice flowers, and pink muley. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but in Korean it's muley, and it's, I don't know if any other country has it because I've never seen it anywhere else, but but the pink beauty is so pretty. It looks like candy floss flowers, like cotton candy flowers, and they're just like waving, and they just, I mean, not really waving, but like wavy in the wind, and it was just so pretty. Like I could just stare at it and I wanted to just jump in there, and I would imagine it's like a big fluffy cloud, but don't jump in there because it's like, yeah, you can't walk inside because so many people go there to take photos, so please do not. But it's so pretty and it's a perfect place to take photos. Like, I don't have those photos in here, I don't think, so I cannot show you right now, but I do have it on my personal Instagram, and I'm not sure if we posted it on our Inspire Me Korea Instagram, but at least not recently, so you might have to scroll a lot. But my personal Instagram is diana.0. So if you guys are interested, then you can see those pink muley there. But yeah, it's really cute. And I never thought I would say like this kind of grass is cute, but it was cute, okay. In the edited video, I'm gonna show you guys a picture so you guys don't laugh at me. And I'm seeing Alice is laughing at me because she's like, haha everyone, Diana is short. Thanks for that. IG Live says, how many things or what kind of things includes in the stationery box? You're gonna have to wait and see. Once we restart, we're going to show you guys all the exciting things, and obviously there's going to be some surprise element as we usually do because we like to surprise you guys. So we're not going to announce everything, but I think I've already announced too much, to be honest, but there will be stationery things in the box. That's it for now. Marissa says, I can't find your Instagram. It's Diana, Diana point Point 0ZERO in one word, and you can find me there. Itty Bitty Reviewer says, hi from India. Hi from France. Hi from Ukraine. Hi from Italy. Hi from Puerto Rico. Hi from Morocco. Wow. Hi. Okay, what's going on in the chat? Abdullah says, oh, that's exciting. This news makes me happy, thank you. Oh, I'm glad. Yi Yongguang says, in spring there is Cherry Blossom Festival on the Han River. That's right, there's actually so many cherry blossom locations in Seoul, and I don't think I've ever mentioned before, but I really love longboarding. It's actually different types of longboarding, but I really like longboard dancing. Just give me a second. So longboard dancing is dancing on a longboard, I was gonna say, on a long skateboard. So it's like over 40 inches, I believe, is a technical measurement that it has to be considered a longboard. And the one I have, I think it's like 47 inches or something, and you can do some dancing steps on the longboard whilst it's moving, and it's scary. It's really scary, to be honest. But whilst it's moving, you're kind of keeping your balance and moving from left to right so that the board just curves to one side. So if the longboard is like this and you step on this side, then it's going to move this way, and if you step on this side, it's gonna move this way. So whilst you're doing the dance steps, you can like walk on this side and then walk on this side, and it will just like kind of curve like this. So it's really fun, and it looks really pretty, and you can obviously like add like your arm movements as well, so it can look really nice. And anyway, I was talking about the Cherry Blossom Festival, so during that time all the people who love longboarding will go to the longboarding locations and have this beautiful like cherry blossom background, and it just makes those videos look so beautiful. So if you don't know about longboarding, please search it. Just search, I don't know, Korea longboarding, because longboarding became famous at dancing. Longboarding became famous because of this Korean girl. I forgot her name now, but I think it's Hyunju, something like that. And if you just search Korean girl longboarding, you'll find the video. But she's amazing at longboarding, and yeah, I watched that video and I just fell in love, and the background and everything, like it just was so aesthetically pleasing. As you can see, that's the theme of this live stream today. So I decided to learn, but it's so hard. Firstly, it's so hard and it can be dangerous, so please be careful if you guys do want to learn. But yeah, she just makes it look so easy, and she's like floating and like dancing and like doing pirouettes and turning, and it takes a lot of hours to learn and do it well like her. So I need to work harder on that. But anyway, yeah, that's what I wanted to mention about the Cherry Blossom Festival. Like, it's a really great time to go out and see the pretty cherry blossoms and do some fun activity, like outdoor activity, like biking or something in Han River. But obviously right now, just be careful. Everyone, be extra careful. Can you spell the name of the dance or write it? It's longboarding. Yes, you got it right. You spelled it right. Hi, Urain, how are you? Virtus says, my sister is in Korea right now. She is Korean school and she is learning the language and so on. Hope she'll meet you to say hi from me. Oh, thank you. Thanks for saying that. That's so sweet. Actually, I'm in the UK right now. So, yeah, just to let you guys know, I'm in the UK and I actually was in Korea like 1 month ago. And doing these videos makes me really happy to be able to share like my favorite things about Korea, because I miss it so much and I miss the food and I miss all my friends. Yeah, so actually, yeah, I'm in UK. So tomorrow's live stream is going to be about how I escaped Korea during coronavirus. So maybe that'll be interesting to you guys. But anyway, I escaped from Korea to UK when the cases were really high in Korea, when the cluster in Daegu suddenly happened, and like the number of patients or number of cases increased by like thousand or something in over the weekend. So I decided to leave Korea, and yeah, it was an epic journey, like a massive operation to get myself to the UK. So that is why I wanted to share that story with you guys, and yeah, give you guys some comfort as well, because yeah, it was a scary experience, but at the same time I learned so much, like about myself, about like psychology, about people, about what fear means, and it was just such a valuable experience to me. So I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. But yeah, I just really wanted to share that story with you guys. So if you guys are interested, that live stream is happening tomorrow and it will be the same time as today. So I will see you guys tomorrow for that. Anyway, I'm going to go on to my last picture because I know there's only 10 minutes left of this live stream. Like how is that possible? Oh, and I wanted to show you this photo called Sungan Capture. This one is from Lower Garden, the first cafe that I mentioned. This one is also from sorry, Lower Garden. Can you see? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And the hydrangea tea is this pot here. It's on the page after that. But it was so yummy. So that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. And I love this kind of glass, which is made of glass. This pot is made of glass and this cup also was made of glass. I just really like that aesthetic. And that's why I named this photo Join Us for Tea. It says 같이 차 마시자. 마시자 is like let's. Okay, the next ones are Incheon section, so maybe I'll save this for another live stream video to share about the other cities, but I got through the key ones that I wanted to explain from the Seoul section of this photo book. So if you guys enjoyed that, then yeah, please comment, and if you didn't enjoy that, please let me know what you'd like to hear next time. But I really hope that you like this photo book, and if you guys are interested, you can find this photo book on our shop on its own, or it comes in the K language box, and there's only a few boxes left. I mean, there's limited quantities of the K language box. Actually, I'm not entirely sure exactly how many, but this is available on its own as well. But it's definitely more worth it in the K language box because you get so many other things with it. But yeah, thank you for listening, and I'm going to spend the last few minutes, like 8 minutes or so, to just answer your questions and also let you know about the upcoming streams. So like I mentioned, tomorrow I'm going to be doing more about the escaping from Korea, and after that we are going to do a Alice is going to do a live. She is going to do a actually I don't know what her topic is yet, so please comment if you guys want to hear something specific from her. Comment in the chat now, and yeah, she will review and decide. And if you guys are on our Patreon, then you guys can also be included in our Discord, which is a private group chat with myself, Alice and Jin, and other patrons as well. So if you guys have like anything you guys want to talk to us about or share, any K-dramas that you guys are watching and you want to just talk about how you feel about it, because sometimes I watch a K-drama and Alice doesn't watch it and I'm like, well, I need someone to talk about this with. And yeah, sometimes I just want to like hit someone. I'm like, oh my god, it's so good, or like, oh, it's so sad, and I'm like, watch with me. But yeah, she doesn't watch the things that I like to watch. So if you guys feel the same, then you guys can follow us on on our Patreon and join our Discord group chat as well. And we are going to do K-pop party live, and that is super exciting. We're going to create our own playlist, and we're going to make a theme for each playlist, and then just kind of have a party with you guys and talk about like the lyrics and the singers, and just hang out. I think that'll be really fun. So K-pop party live is gonna happen this week. And oh, Alice said that she's going to do her live about how to survive in self-isolation. I think this is super relevant right now and useful, because I also self-isolated when I came back from Korea, which I'll explain tomorrow, but it was not easy, and I know a lot of you guys are going through this as well or know someone who is. So we just want to share our 2 cents about how we felt during this time. And Alice is currently in self-isolation, which is why she cannot join me right now, but she will be sharing her tips as well, so hopefully you guys will be able to learn something from her. So that's what's gonna happen, and you guys are also welcome to give any suggestions, so please comment in the live chat right now if there are any topics that you guys want to see. Jody Spark says, not a question, but thank you so much for this content. It was a bright spot in my day during the COVID-19 isolation. Thank you. I'm just so grateful to hear that, because that's exactly what we wanted to do, is to just like brighten up the mood. And also, like, I know that a lot of you guys commented on Instagram saying that you had to cancel your trips, or you know, you're feeling really what is the word in English? Just 답답해? 답답해 is like being kind of frustrated but also feeling kind of stuffy. The word stuffy just doesn't make sense in this situation, but that's the closest word for 답답해. But anyway, you just feel kind of like cooped up in one place. So yeah, we know that a lot of you guys want to travel, so this is kind of our digital way to share Inspire Me Korea content still. So yeah, I'm just really grateful for you guys to say that. Thank you, stay safe, and we'll see you soon, says Anastasia. Thank you. And Chocoholic says, I second that. Jody Sparks, stay safe everyone. And Alice mentioned what she is doing right now, and that she's gonna do a live on how to survive self-isolation. I really think it's so useful for right now. Sorry, I've been talking a lot now. I'm losing my voice. Noha says, do you guys ship in Europe? Yes, we do, and our shop is still available and open right now, so we can still ship internationally to Europe and everywhere else. Han L says, what's the situation in Korea right now? Are you also in a lockdown? There is no lockdown in Korea. There is just a lot of news that is coming out, like obviously daily, and yeah, I'm seeing a lot of you guys asking how's the situation, so I guess a lot of you guys are worried about that. There is no specific lockdown, so unlike some countries who have specifically said that you cannot leave your house unless you're buying groceries or something, but in Korea it's just everyone is just really aware and careful, so they will not like go out for anything that's not essential, but they might still visit cafes if they feel like that's essential. But everyone is being extra careful. There's like hand sanitizers in public places, and some places they are also testing your temperature before you can enter that building. So I think they're being very, very careful, and the cases are reducing in Korea, I heard. I mean, obviously some days it's kind of up and down, but overall the trend is kind of like it's starting to calm down a bit. So everyone is just being as careful as they can, and all of my friends are like warning me, and they're warning each other, so everyone knows to be careful. So yeah, don't worry about that. And Urain says, thank goodness for internet. I know, right? So the self-isolation for me also made me feel really grateful for so many small things, and I feel like every day when I wake up I just like I'm bombarded with the news. I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well, but there's so much to be grateful for, and in this time I just learned a lot, which is what I'm gonna share tomorrow. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, and just the last few points is that we do have our Patreon open, and this whole week all this content, all these live streams are for free, as you know. You can see the full schedule on our Patreon or on our Instagram page, and I hope that you guys can actively participate in all of them. But next week some of the content will be premium content, and some of them will be free, so I hope to see more of you guys on there. And yeah, it will be nice to just support each other and be kind of being able to help each other through this difficult time. So yeah, thank you for joining. And Noah says, thank you so much, it was really amazing. Beatrice on Instagram live says, what box is most often ordered? The K language box is really popular, so I'd say that one. Han says, which are some of your favorite K-beauty products? I love the Duft & Doft hand cream from the February box, and I bought a whole lot of them. Oh, thank you. There's actually a lot of amazing K-beauty products, and we did have a K-beauty box which is now sold out, so I can't recommend that. But I think sheet masks, you just can't go wrong with sheet masks. I just used one last night knowing that I have an Instagram/YouTube live today, so that was like my saving grace. I don't have enough time here, but actually maybe in the future I will do like some K-beauty video if you guys want to see that. But if you guys do want to join in on our Instagram lives, YouTube lives, and excuse me, general live streams, please check out our Patreon, because you can suggest what you want to see, and you also have voting rights as well, depending on which tier you choose on Patreon. So I hope to see you guys there, and please have a beautiful day. Please stay safe, take care. Annyeong.